the Hoosiers head coach. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
Entering play call, you have 5 options. The off left to select.
And the Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Hold and fire complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Sells to run, wants to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Left side is Marsh. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Running inside. It's Richard. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Out wide left, it's shot. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. That's caught. It's shot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Powers through the defender. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Into the end zone for 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Left side, it's Bowman. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Play call, RPO alert bubble. Red option.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Out wide right, it's Williams. At the 35, he's loose. It's a seam wide open. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Trojans. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Personnel, there are 6 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Option is set to over 18 plays. You have 8 options. 4, 2, 5 is selected. Option 3 high. Cover 1 low. Cover 2.
Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Cover 1 robber.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Sells to fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Quarterback changing the play. Sets his feet. It's Hoover. He'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. On the return. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Special teams proving to be special. Now that is a play that will get your sideline into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
Categories. There are 4 subcategories. Option is set to over G18 plays. We have 8 options. 4, 2, 5 is selected. Nickel. Option. LGD. Cover 1. Blitz loops and free. LD. Blitz loops and free.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Second down to the air. Got it behind the line. It's shot. At the 40, there he goes. Speeding down the left side. 10. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Trying to get the corner. And he's in. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Shift cover. Escort RPO 518.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Jordan. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
There are 8 categories. You have belt, RPO alert, but outside zone.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Throws to the wideout. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Cover 1, cover 3, cover 4, SS blitz 2, LB blitz.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best play?
Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown.